Hey YMCA family, how are you this morning? This fine Monday. I'm Jennifer, and we are here to get some yoga going so that you'll be ready for the rest of your day, and you'll be ready to start strong, tall, lifted, and relaxed. So I hope you had a great weekend, and you are ready for another week to have a great one. Remember guys, only together are we stronger, and that is why the Y is here for you, so that we can all get through this very bizarre time together. So what do you need today? The usual stuff, a mat or just a nice open space somewhere where you can move around. I also have a band or a strap or a tie or something that we can use to gently stretch your hamstrings with, right? If you're very flexible, you probably don't need anything, but just in case, have that nearby, you might want to pick it up. So, and of course some water if you need it, right? All right. Everything's all good? You're ready to go? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get some breathing on, some stretching, so that we are definitely ready for Monday and the week ahead. So let's go ahead and start. We're just gonna maybe lift those hips up off the mat and set them back down again. Kind of trying to move those fleshy bits away from underneath those hind parts and just bring those hip bones right into contact with the floor. We're gonna slide your hands to your knees. And let's lift up tall. Nice straight spine, right? There was no slumping this weekend. You were just lifted, long, extended, and as if you were at the on the scale waiting for the school nurse to measure you. That's how it should always feel, like you're lifted all the time. So park your hands on your knees and close your eyes. Good. Let's close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Inhale, completely expand that chest. Exhale, empty those lungs. Take another breath, inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Take a moment or two just to breathe deeply, connect with your breath, your body, and bring your focus to yourself. This is your time to come inward, to connect with your body in this space, on your mat, in your yoga pants. So as we do that, let's go ahead and loosen up that upper body. Drop the chin to the chest. Just allow that chin to come on down. We get that nice stretch through the back of the neck, maybe even into the shoulders. Lifting that head up to the top, take the ear over to the shoulder. So I've dipped my head to the right, place your opposite hand on the floor. So we get a little extra stretch. Good, hand up, head up, other side. I've got my left ear dipping over towards that left shoulder. So the ear dips to the shoulder, never the shoulder lifting to the ear. And maybe position that opposite hand here down on the mat. Good, hand up, head up. Take those shoulders forward of the chest. Give yourself a hug with just your shoulders. And relax, and now squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Open up that chest a bit. Maybe lift the chin, look up to the sky. And back we go to the center. Very nice. Drop that body around, trunk rotation. Inhale, up we go to the top. And then exhale, come on down and forward. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and roll and drop that body around in the opposite direction. Very, very nice. We'll come on up to the top. Lift it up nice and long. Take those hands, one more time. Let's go ahead and bring those hands down and around behind you. Park those hands on your lower back. So nice flat palms, try to squeeze the elbows together. Open up the chest and lift up to the sky. Big, big heart openers today. And lovely. Back we go to the center. Take those arms and let's bring those hands to your heart right here at Namaste. We're gonna lock your thumbs, place your thumbs right over your heart, and let's just maybe close your eyes, connect inward, and feel that heartbeat. Breathe and feel your center. Move right into a seated sun salutation. So just send those hands forward. Inhale, up and back. There's a little bit of an arch, a little chest opener. There it is again. Hinge forward, reach way out in front of you. Scoop those arms around, interlace the fingers, and let's lift up and look up to the sky. Excellent. Hinge forward, drop the arms upward. Release, lock the thumbs forward as you inhale, arching up and back. And exhale to the heart. Namaste. 2 more rounds. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hinge and reach. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, drop and lift. Inhale, lock, backwards bend. And exhale to the heart. Namaste. 1 more round. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. To the heart. Lift up tall, long, straight spine. Take one of those elbows, drop those guys over towards that thigh, pushing that opposite elbow up to the sky. A little lean, a little stretch into that oblique. We're gonna take that top hand and just extend it up to the sky. Lifty, lifty. Take that hand, scoop it on around behind you. Maybe you can bring it down behind your back, maybe set it on that opposite hip as we still look up to the sky. Pulling that top shoulder back. Good. Untangle, reach and extend to the sky, bring the hands together at Namaste, and then lift up, tall to the top. Drop it over other side. There we go. There's that lean, that little dip. And as you're ready, top arm extends upward. Push that shoulder down a bit. Float that hand down and around behind you. Set it on that back hip, perhaps. Pull that shoulder back. Good. Untangle, reach up to the sky. Lifty, lifty, lifty. Bring those hands back to your heart at Namaste. And we'll lift up to the center. Fantastic. Interlace those fingers. Press those hands forward, out towards me, so that we can stretch through the upper back. So really energize through those arms, through the upper back. Feel that nice gentle stretch. Press, press. Release the arms. Scoop those guys out to the side. Inhale, lift up. Bring the hands together. 1 more oblique dip over into that seated half moon. To come over to the other seated half moon, let's just hinge forward. Reach out to the front. Come on over to that second side. Reach, reach. And scoop to the front. First side, both hips grounded on that mat. And 1 more time, scoop it forward. Second side. And lift. Separate those hands, energy up through the fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale. Fantastic. Down we go. Push those palms down into the floor, lift up, lengthen, tallest possible spinal column ever right here as you are seated on your mat. And relax. Fantastic. Release those legs, and then we're just gonna go ahead here, rotate to the side, flap those knees out and open, and we're gonna come forward. Just drop down into your starfish, send that head down towards your feet. So we get that lovely stretch here through the back, even into the hips. Just relax that head downward. Good. While you are here, walk your hands and your head over towards your right knee. Walking everything through the center, over to that left knee. Back to the center, scoop, round, roll, and lift to the top. Very nice. We're gonna go ahead and bring those knees together, and then let's maybe drop down to your hands or to your elbows. We're gonna loosen up the hips so that we can make our way out into half hero today. So choose a leg and let's just roll it around in the old hip socket there. A little bit of looseness. How about both directions? Excellent. Swapping out legs when you're ready. Loosen, loosen. Remember, it definitely is okay to hear all those creaks and pops. So long as it doesn't hurt, you're fine. But that's very normal. Just your body talking to you. Good job. And we'll go ahead and press right on up to the top. Grab those thighs, lift up nice and tall, shoulders down, ears extended. Lovely, nice and tall. While you're here, pick your feet up off the floor, close your eyes. Find your center, your sense of balance. And relax, feet to the mat. Let's press up into crab. So we need a little bit of space between those feet. Park those hands on the mat right there behind you, and we will just lift the hips. There's our crab pose. So as we come into half hero, if your body doesn't like half hero, you stick with crab. Up, up, up. And lower down. For our half hero, I'm gonna take my right knee and I'm just gonna drop it forward towards the floor. That right leg, those right toes are reaching back behind me, and that left foot still in the crab position. We'll do the same thing. We'll press up, half hero. Nice little stretch there into the quad. Down we go, and swap out the legs, or you can press right back up into crab. So one more, here we go, lifty, lifty. And down to the mat. Fantastic. Untangle those legs, all two of them, right? Keep your band nearby, hang on to your thighs, and we're gonna slowly roll down onto that mat. So down we go, nice and flat. While you're here, flop your knees out and open to the side, reclining butterfly. Maybe a little wiggle, if that feels nice to you. A little wiggle, and once you have wiggle, take your shoulders, soften the shoulders. We all have that tendency to tense up and squeeze, so let go through the upper body. Let the shoulders retract, let those guys melt on down into the mat. Hips are open. Take a breath. We'll extend the arms out to the side, T position. And then slowly here, Bring those knees back to the center. Very nice. Duck walk your feet off the edges of your mat, and let's just windshield wiper those knees a bit. So to the right, flop them both over, and then to the left. So you go ahead and move through these windshield wipers as quickly or as slowly as you would like to move. Just a little floppy flop. You're gonna stretch down the front of that hip flexor. Maybe one more each side. Before we come on back to the middle. Fantastic. Duck walk those feet in. Reach your arms on around. We're going to grab either behind a thigh or in front of that shin. Stretch that left leg down and out along your mat and flex both feet. There we go. So lots of energy extending out through your heels. Really pull that right leg into the body. Lovely. Feet are flexed. Energy reaching out through the heels. Hold it here for just a moment. Inhale, breathe in. And then as you exhale, chin to the chest. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. And then we're just going to hover the left leg above the floor. While we're here, let's point both toes. Well, all 10 of those toes. Reach those guys forward, engaging your core. Again, flex both feet. There's our Padasana pose. And down to the mat. Relax it here. Since we're here, let's position your left hand on top of that right knee. Right arm's just going to flop out to the side. You can then relax the feet. Roll that knee across the body. There's our spinal twist. Turn the head to the right if you can. So a squeeze through the spine, maybe a little bit of an opener through the chest. And then carefully here, back to the center. Very nice. Right leg extends, left knee hugs in. Let's find that Upanasana pose. So wrap your hands around the shin, behind the thigh, flex both feet, and extend your energy out through both heels. Very important. So we reach out through those heels, we can actually lengthen into that lower back. Use the muscles of the arm to hug that second leg, that left leg, into your chest. Good. Breathe here in Upanasana. Curling up the head, neck, and shoulders, hovering the right leg above the floor. There we go. There's our Upanasana. Go ahead and point your toes. Reach out through those guys. And flex the feet. Lower down from Upanasana. Take that right hand, position it on that left knee. Go ahead and gently roll that left knee across the body. Maybe turn that head to the left. And as you soften the body, the longer we stay here, the more it should feel like you can just melt into that pose. And excellent. Untangle everything. Go ahead and come on back to the center, bending both knees, and then sliding both hands here down beside you. Palms face down on that mat. Let's vinyasa, shall we? So keeping those palms nice and flat to use a little bit of assist. Today, let's just gently inhale, lift the hips to the sky, and then exhale, roll back down to the floor. So you move at your pace, inhaling to peel that spine off the mat, and then exhaling, rolling through the spine to bring that tailbone back into contact with the floor. Just take your time. Move at your pace. Move with your breath. finish that next exhalation when you roll back down to the floor. Carefully hug the knees into the chest, cross your ankles, and gently curl up into diamond pose. Squeeze everything in. Hug, hug, hug. And gently relax it down. Good. Untangle those ankles and let's rock that body side to side. A little massage there on the lower back, on the hips. And back we go to the center. Very nice. Left foot parks on the mat. Right ankle comes on over to the top of that left quad. We will just gently reach your hands here behind that left thigh. We need to give it that through the whole pose. So use your hands here, use your strap, whatever you need, just to stretch deep into that right glute. There we go. So soften up your shoulders, relax your neck, retract the shoulders, and let's just allow that stretch to happen in the lower body. The upper body is easy. No tension there, not necessary. Take a breath. Lower left foot to the floor. Beautiful. Right foot flexes. We'll extend your arms out to the side T position just to get those guys out of the way. And we're going to drop that entire lower body to the left. So my right knee ends up pointing straight to the sky. Don't force it. Just give it a little lower body twist. Breathe here. And carefully roll back to the center. Lovely. From here, let's stretch out that right hammy. So grab your band or your strap, loop it up and around that right foot, and let's just press that right heel to the sky so that we can lengthen out the back of that right leg. Lovely. So again, upper body nice and easy. Pulling down equally on both sides of your strap. If you are using just your hands, reach up with both hands. You grab that foot, but let's keep that right foot flexed and that right leg just as long as it can be. Soft shoulders. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, melt into this stretch. Do it again. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, melt. Fantastic. Take that right hand, reach up, grab that strap a little bit closer to that right foot, and let's allow that right leg just to come on out to the side for a little inner thigh stretch here. Pressing out, reaching and lengthening. Excellent. Inhale here. And exhale, release. Release that right leg. Give it a little wiggle, shake it out a bit. And then we're gonna bend it. Park that right foot on the floor. Right side, definitely a little bit more loose than the left. So let's even everything out, shall we? Starting first, left ankle, right quad, hands or strap behind the right thigh through the whole pose. You find whatever variation works here for you. Maybe reach on around, grab the shin, makes it a little bit more intense. But again, soften that upper body. breath. Inhale here. And exhale, release. Right foot comes to the mat. Take that left foot, flex it. Lower body drops to the right. Left knee points to the sky. You can wiggle around here however you need to. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Rolling yourself back to the center. Finding that strap, finding that band, looping up that left foot. Let's even everything out. So left leg, hammy stretch. Pull down, push that left heel to the sky. There we go. Excellent. So the longer we relax here, the closer that left leg will come on down towards that chest. It might not be that noticeable, but the longer we relax here, the longer that left leg becomes. So just concentrate on your breathing and work that pose. Take another breath. Inhale here. Exhale, reach up. Take that strap into that left hand. Let that left leg drop out to the side. Inner thigh stretch. Very nice. Give your body time to stretch. There we are. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, release that strap. Send that left leg down and out along your mat. Give it a little wiggle, shake it out. And then maybe that right leg can extend as well. So both legs wiggle and shake. And very nice. Take those arms, extend those arms beyond your head. Stretch yourselves out super long. Feel that arch into that back. Feel those ribs popping up to the sky. Long stretch. You might even be able to make yourself yawn here. Reach, reach, reach. And relax. Beautiful. Scoop and wiggle. Send those arms on around beside you. Bend a knee, grab a thigh, and rock up to the top. Beautiful. Come on up. Everything is all kinds of stretchy. So let us move on, right? I'm gonna set my band right over there. Go ahead and extend both legs down and out along your mat. Wiggle those guys out, then flex the feet, hands down beside you. Press down. There's our Dandasana, our stick pose. Legs are long, spine is long. Just reaffirming the fact that you need to be tall and lifted today, right? Float those arms out to the side. We're not gonna wiggle around on the hips here. We're gonna park those hip bones, ground those hip bones into the mat, and just rotate to the right. There's a little twist. And excellent, to the center. Rotate left. And center. Back down, those hands go to the mat, relax those legs, wiggle, wiggle, and gently here we're gonna flip over to your hands and knees. However you'd like to get there is just fine. Here we are. So come on up, hands and knees. Knees are right up there underneath those hips. And actually today, let's come down onto your elbows. So there we go. So I'm gonna leave my palms nice and flat on the floor. We're gonna move through our cat and cow pose down here on your elbows. And since we're down here, it's just gonna be a lot smaller than normal, right? Taking away a little bit of that range of movement. So let's start with a cat stretch. Tuck the chin to the chest and press that spine up to the sky. Looking back down at those toes. Then We're gonna go ahead and drop the head down. Lift up the head, lift up the glutes, push your belly button down to the floor. And very nice. So exhale, scoop and round into cat. Inhale, drop and lift into your cow. Go ahead and move through a couple of these, noticing how that down on our elbows, everything is definitely a lot smaller. Move and breathe. And then go ahead and release. Come back to a nice neutral spine and press yourselves back up, hands and knees. Lovely. Tuck up your toes in the back. Press yourselves up to down dog. There's that first down dog stretch. We get the calves, we get those hammies, we get the back. And while we're here, shift all of your weight into that left foot. Shift all of your weight into the right foot. We'll come back to the center. Both feet come forward into plank. That push-up position. Pull your belly in, support your spine. Fantastic. Drop your knees to the mat. Release your toes. Chin and chest come to the mat. Scoop forward, curl up, cobra. So remember, here in cobra, no pressure on the hands. Tighten up your derriere. And release. Tuck up the toes. Press yourselves back up into plank. And then back up. Down dog. Fantastic. From our down dog, let's go ahead and come back into plank. This time we're going to make our way into up dog. Drop your knees to the mat. Release your toes. Tighten up your derriere. Drop your hips. Lift up your chin. There's our up dog. And lift the hips, tuck the toes, find your plank, and lift to down dog. Let's do one more, shall we? Come forward into plank. Let's go ahead and lower all the way down to the mat, lowering through our forelimb stack pose. In fact, let's go ahead and get stuck halfway down, hold there, hover above the floor, release to the mat. Release the toes. Derriere still super tight. Maybe slide those hands forward a bit on your mat and press into Sphinx. Release down to the mat. Slide your hands back. Tuck up the toes. Press up to plank. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Push the floor away. And up we go. Down dog. Find that down dog. Once you find that down dog, bend both knees, but still press the heels back towards that mat behind you. Stretching here into that soleus. Very nice. Straighten everything back out again. Take that right leg. Scoop that right leg up to the sky. Lift it up as high as it will go. Up, up, up. Bend the right knee. Let that right heel reach back for that left glute. Send the right leg up to the sky. Lower down. Same thing, left leg. Scoop it up, 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 up. Bend the left knee. And just drop that heel towards that right glute. Stretch the left leg back up, lower back down, both feet on that mat, bending both knees just a wee bit. Your choice, you can either hop the feet forward towards the hands, or you can walk them up, whatever is best for you. Taking those hands here down in front of you, touch the fingertips together, send the arms out to the side. Inhale, lift up tall, there's our reverse swan dive. Lift up to the sky, exhale. Press the air down beside you. Bring the hands to your heart at namaste. Palms pressed together. Lift up tall. Reach the ears to the sky. Breathe. lengthen, and relax. So here, definitely, we are standing, you are tall, you are long, you are strong. Let those arms come here down beside you. We're just standing in a nice, easy mountain pose, and let's breathe. Still working on that center. So inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, float the toes down. Inhale, hover the heels above the floor. Exhale, float them down. Take a few of those. Inhale, toes. Exhale, toes. Inhale, heels. Exhale, heels. You work at your pace. Noticing your balance as we do this. Excellent. So balance is super strong today, right? Nice and strong here through the core. I'm going to turn sideways on my mat. So today, let's take a balance with a vinyasa. So we're going to make sure you've got enough space behind you. I might come forward just a smudge here on my mat. We're going to inhale, scoop the arms up to the sky, lift the right leg up into stork. As we exhale, we're going to push the arms and that leg back as we hinge forward, right there into a bit of a warrior 3 variation or a flamingo. So we're going to inhale to lift and exhale to press. Let's try 3 of these, right? So strong core, arms relaxed, tall, lengthened spinal column. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time, inhale. And exhale, here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Take 2 more. Move with your breath. When you're ready, setting everything back down on that mat. Once you're there, interlace those fingers together, tighten up your derriere, press those hips forward, look up to the sky. Up, up, up. We'll add a little hinge here. So maybe scooping forward, allowing those arms to drop down, soft knees as you look at those shins. And release. Flip those hands to the floor, or we can flip them right there to those shins, wherever you need. We're gonna leave your left hand on the mat on a shin, and just scoop the right arm to the sky. Look up. Float it down, soften the knees. Take your time to scoop, round and roll, up to the top. Good job. How'd that go? Balance was steady, nice and strong. We're gonna try the other side. Inhale to lift, exhale to send that leg into that nice warrior 3 variation. So center yourselves, right? Maybe try a little toe and heel lift, just so you can find your balance. Excellent, lift up, strong and tall. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. You work with your movement. Setting that left leg down when you're ready. Bringing those hands on around behind you. Once again, interlace the fingers, squeeze up that derriere, press that heart center forward and up, Derrieres tight, tight, tight. Exhale, fold forward, drop that head down, allow those arms just to flop forward as they like. Release the arms. Send those hands to the floor or onto your shins. Right hand will stay in place. Left arm scoops up. A little rotation there. Good, good. Down we go. Both hands coming down to those shins, down to that mat. So from here, bend both knees. Bend both knees, but leave both heels on the floor. Take your arms, wrap your arms around your thighs, and let's just soften the neck. Allow your chest to connect to those thighs. If you can, let's try to straighten out the legs a bit, but only straighten to the point where you can maintain that contact between your chest and the thighs. So if you can't straighten all the way, that is perfectly fine. Release, untangle everything, and then take your time, scoop around and roll up to the top. Wiggle out that upper body, wiggle it on out, and step those feet out to the side. Very nice. Nice wide stance, toes angled out a bit, flip those hands to your heart. Namaste. Palms pressed together, thumbs over the heart. Good. Soft knees, right? Give yourself a little dip to the side, a little half moon. And up, a little half moon. And up. Sink into horse stance, bending both knees. Come on down, knees over toes. Check it out, make sure they're headed out over those toes. Goodness, there we go. So find your center, lift one heel off the floor, and down we go. Lift the other heel off the floor, and down we go, and perhaps both heels. Both heels, find your center. Low center of gravity here. Good balance. Heels down, press up tall, fantastic. Duck walk, those feet in, underneath you. And there they are, beautiful. Arms down, take a breath, be tall, inhale, scoop and extend. Exhale, press the air down beside you. Nice, we're gonna make our way down to our down dog. So from this position, shin to the chest, roll the head forward, reaching those hands down to the floor and step yourselves into down dog. One more, excellent, excellent down dog. Come forward into plank. We're gonna rotate into side plank or to side gate. So side plank or side gate, whatever is best for you. But let's lengthen, reach that top arm up to the sky. Ears are lifted. Holding here. And then we'll flip to the other side. So either side gate or side plank, wherever you need to be today. Good. Flip yourselves back to plank, knees to the mat. Release your toes, sit it back, Balasana. Good, stretch into the spine. Take both hands over to the right side of your mat. Push back into that left hip. Other side, both hands over to the left side of your mat. Push back into the right hip. And back to the center. Roll up, lift tall, and then right from here, let's go ahead and flip over onto your back. There we go. Down we go to that mat. Hug those knees into your chest, and let's just give that body a little side to side rock. Maybe some figure eights, if that feels good to you. Reward your back, reward your body for that nice balancing that we did today. Good. To the center. One more easy twist. Flop your arms out to the side, T position. Take both knees to the right. And take both knees to the left. Excellent. To the center. Set one foot on the mat, set the other foot on the mat, and stretch those legs down and out along the floor. Good job, guys. Wiggle yourselves into a comfy position. You stay right there. I'm going to come on up so that I can talk to you. But now is a great time to snuggle in. Put your socks on, grab a blankie, find a pillow, right? Snuggle in to a nice cozy position for our remaining time today. You get comfortable. As you do so, notice your body. How does your body feel today? How does it feel now that we've stretched and balanced and lengthened? Hopefully it's feeling a little bit more at ease, maybe even a little bit more like itself, like it should feel, maybe. So wherever you are, you're on your mat, you're all snuggled in. Let's take a breath, inhale here. And exhale, let go. Eyes are closed. Body is soft on your mat in this space. Ready here for Yoga Nidra. So let's go ahead and relax that entire body today as a wave. We're gonna inhale, not too deeply, but we're gonna inhale into your toes. As you exhale, we're gonna soften up the toes and move that wave of relaxation up through the legs, all the way up into the chest, and then down and out the length of both arms. So softening as you move that breath. We're gonna take just 3 of these today. So inhale into the feet. Exhale, soften the feet, soften the lower legs, moving up into the trunk, past the core, up into the shoulders, and down and out the length of both arms. Let's do that again. Inhale, breathe into the feet. Exhale, soften, move that breath up through the body and out through the fingertips. Take in one more breath. Inhale into the toes. Exhale, move that energy up and out. As that energy moves out through the fingertips, feel yourself melt down into the floor, melt down into your mat, relaxed, secure, and safe. So here in this space with that body nice and easy, just go ahead and observe, feel the breath. Feel the breath move through the body. Feel the chest rise and fall. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Then from the breath, let's just come inward to the mind, finding that peaceful, quiet, tranquil space inside. Hover in that space, and let's enjoy a few moments of solitude. And slowly and gently, let's come back into your space and into your breath. The breath has grown shallow, so let's take in a deep breath. Inhale, fill up that chest. Exhale, empty it out. Take in another, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Nice. Here in this space, maybe start to wiggle your fingers and toes around a little. Maybe give yourself a little stretch or a hug. You can even roll over onto your side for just a moment. You can even make your way up into a seated position, but do feel free to stay in whatever relaxed position that you are in. Let's just close your eyes in your space. Come inward, thinking about your own uplifting idea, thought, prayer, or just a moment of silence. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you, and thank you so much for working out with me this morning. Stick around, stick with the Y. Lots and lots of great instructors offering live streaming classes to you guys throughout the week, so check everybody out. We are here, we are safe, and we are very much wishing the same thing for you. So get your vitamin D, hydrate, and as always, go wash your paws. You guys take care. I'll see you soon. Namaste. Hi guys, I'm Jennifer. This is Montag. Thanks for stretching and yoga-ing with me today. And as always, please go wash your paws. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.